Hi, my name is Tiana Hunt. Today I am doing my presentation over identity theft and social media. On slide 2, I discussed that identity theft involves the illegal use of personal information. It often is for financial gain and could cause serious damage to a person's credit and well-being. Social media makes it easier for thieves to gather this information, so it's very important to always be cautious online and take the steps to protect your personal data and any personal information that you have. A lot of people nowadays think that it's always okay to just put your personal information online. Something so harmless as a phone number or address shouldn't be online in places that you may feel like you might get scammed or it might be something sketchy about it. On slide 3, I discussed that sharing personal details like names, date of births, addresses, and even pet names on social media can always seem harmless, but it can actually help identity thieves build a profile on you. Even posts like vacation photos or birthday messages, birthday gifts can give away very sensitive information. It's always best to stay safe and limit what you share and always adjust your privacy settings because you never know who's watching. On slide 4, I discussed that common social media scams like phishing messages, fake quizzes, surveys, even some of these games nowadays can be scams. They trick the users into sharing their personal information like bots or fake profiles, which are also used to collect data, can also spread that malware and all of your information is out. Staying alert and cautious online is a very key important thing to avoid these threats. On slide 5, I discussed that celebrities and everyday people have been targeted by hackers and scammers, causing serious harm. Although social media companies are responsible for protecting users' data, concerns about data breaches and privacy always remains with ongoing debate about how effective their security measures are. On slide 6, I discussed that social media companies are responsible for protecting users' data with security and privacy policies, but their effectiveness is questionable due to cyber threats and the needs to balance user experience with data protection. Data breaches and privacy violations raise concerns about the adequacy and ethics of current safeguards. On slide 6, I discussed that like laws, GDPR and CCPA aim to protect personal data on social media, but also enforcing these rules is very difficult due to the regulations across the countries and the fast pace of data sharing. As a result, ongoing illegal disputes and debates continue over how well these laws protect user privacy and whether stronger regulations are needed. On slide 8, I discussed to protect personal information on social media, use strong passwords, adjust privacy settings, and even be cautious of suspicious links. Be careful about what you share and with whom you share it to. Also, regularly monitoring your credit reports and financial accounts for any unusual activity to catch potentially fraud early is very effective. On slide 9, I discussed that identity theft tactics are becoming more advanced with technologies like AI. AI is very big nowadays, and the way social media is like you have to pay attention because some of this stuff looks real. You never know what's real and what's fake. So always be aware of AI, whether it's a video or a link or a picture even, always be aware of that. Deep fakes makes fraud harder to detect. To fight these threats, stronger security measures and updated regulations are needed always. Staying alert and educating people about the risks is also essential for protection. A lot of people have the same passwords for a lot of accounts that they use, and sometimes it's very dangerous because using the same password all the time for every account that you have is very easy for an identity theft that has been watching your every move and trying to figure out anything about you to set their profile. It's very easy for them to get into your accounts. To finish it off, on slide 10, protecting your personal information on social media is vital. It's key. Regularly in reviewing your privacy settings and staying alert to potential threats like phishing, fake profiles, AI, fake links, fake usernames, passwords, even text messages to keep your data safe is very effective. I don't know how many times I get a toll message or a message about a loan or anything like that that I have not done, and it always has like this link at the bottom. Things like that are definitely scams and things that a lot of people should watch out for. It's very vital that you're not just clicking on anything because it seems real or you feel like, oh, this is a good deal. Like there are a lot of shopping apps out here and websites, and a lot of them are scams. A lot of people do reviews on the things that they get, and you just have to be aware of everything that's going around, especially nowadays, because so many people are out looking for the next best thing and a way to gain finances and trying to boost themselves or whatever you may say. But this is a thing that a lot of people have trouble with and experience. I've never experienced this, and I pray that I never experience it. But it's a scary thing because the world is a crazy place. Like, protecting all of your personal information is the best way to go about a lot of this stuff. Changing your passwords every now and then, switching up the passwords, not clicking suspicious links, and just answering surveys or playing these games that are out nowadays. It's crazy. People go around and do these things to people, and you don't know why, but to stay alert and aware so that it does not happen to you is a great thing to do. So I'm gonna end my presentation off with: be aware, be alert, be safe, and keep your private things private. Thank you.